averaging about 5 to 8K. And then adding you guys into the mix, it went up to almost 20K on my first month.
So today we have yet another client interview, and this girl's been absolutely crushing it. So without further ado, Ashley, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and just talk about your experience so far?
Yes, so my name is Ashley Jones. I am actually an Olympian, three-time Olympian, women's bodybuilding champ, and currently I am running my own business. It's called Team Refined Business, and I reached out to Eric and his crew to definitely help me expand and learn different things of my coaching business that can help, obviously, grow the business, and it is one of the best decisions I've ever learned so far with being able to have Mo as my coach and just the little details of, hey, just do this, do that. And it's things that you know, but it's always that extra push and that accountability that I have definitely been needing. So just having you guys here to support me and back me up with my business and my ideas has been just a game changer so far. And it's been just about 5-6 weeks.
Absolutely. Now, what was it like before joining this coaching program?
So before, like I said, right now, currently I am a one-woman show. So it is a lot that I'm carrying on my shoulders, but being able to have these different avenues of knowing like, this is how you need to break this up. This is how you need to organize your content. Let's focus on this with your clients each week. Having that to kind of go into each and every month has been a game changer of being my mind going into knowing like, hey, you can grow your business and not be like a crazy extra job thing you got to focus on. So it was chaotic. It was a lot, but now, like I said, kind of easing my mind going into each and every week, knowing that there's a plan of action.
I mean, you've been crushing it in terms of like the speed in which you're moving. I mean, it's not regular that somebody just comes in and absolutely blows out of the water. Can you just share with everybody like what you've been able to like accomplish since you like what you've been able to make since you joined in the last like 6 weeks?
Yes, absolutely. So starting with you guys, I will say averaging about 5 on a good day or a good month, averaging about 5 to 8K. And then from you guys, adding you guys into the mix, it went up to almost 20K on my first month. So it's been a really good transition, hoping to match, if not beat that for our second month together. But it's been really nice to see what all I've been able to learn, but also financially grow.
100%. Now, just to zoom in on that, when you were making that 5 to 8K a month, what were you struggling with that prevented you from scaling to that 20K?
Honestly, it was just more of the accountability, having that accountability and the organization of knowing like, hey, this is what you have to put out. This is now social media era. There may be some things that you don't know because I am pretty old school with things. So when it comes to keeping up to date with social media strategies in the fitness world and coaching world, having you guys there to be my university, it's been pretty cool to have that and just to learn from you guys. So again, making my life a lot easier.
Actually, super cool to see you just crush it. What made you join this coaching program out of the other ones in the coaching space?
So it was very much did my research. That's number one. But there's a vibe and a feel that you can tell when somebody is kind of presenting an idea or their obviously product and service to you. And you can tell if something is genuine. And I just had a feeling every time I would see a post pop up about you guys, I was like, we just go ahead and reach out. And then instantly the next day, hopped on a call. And here we are. Our first phone call was great vibes. And just that instant connection was something that I was looking for.
Absolutely. Now, you've currently made around 20K in the first 6 weeks. How does that make you feel, I guess?
Yeah, it feels really good. It feels really good knowing that it's not so much that I'm not doing what I was doing before, but it's more of like you're working smarter, not harder, right? And so I think that's the name of the game when it comes to us fitness coaches in this particular industry. And it just feels good knowing like you can still push this out, you can still do this and have a life outside of this, but still make money while you're doing it as well. So it feels
100%. It's definitely a lifestyle business where your life is basically been getting documented and getting paid to do it. So that's awesome. Just before we wrap things up, like what has been your favorite part of the program so far? If you had to just pick a couple things.
I like being pushed. I like being held accountable, even though it's kind of like going back to school and you're like, okay, I got homework I got to do. I got to make sure I do this. I got to make sure I do this because your coach is holding you accountable for your weekly calls to say, assignment go that we said you're supposed to do. I really like that because I feel like sometimes when we are just in our own bubble of our own business, we kind of just want to do things our way instead of saying like, hey, I know you like this way, but looking at the grand scheme of things, we know what worked. So I really love being pushed. We have the weekly calls that sometimes I'm not able to get on with, but you guys record it for us, and having that access to say, hey, you can jump back onto our group chat and then, watch it there and learn from there. That has also been a game changer for me of being able to use and look things up on my time. So yeah.
Absolutely. Now, one final question before we to go. For anyone who's on the fence about joining this coaching program, what would you tell them, having been on the other side?
Just do it. Just do it. It's a big investment up front, but I say that only in regards to saying it's a big investment for choosing you. And I know sometimes it's really hard to say like, oh my God, should I spend some money? Should I spend this amount of money? But as soon as you choose you, the blessings are going to come in. And like I said, I've already paid off what I paid to be in the group with you guys. And that alone just feels amazing knowing that now I'm profiting off of that. So
absolutely. Ashley, pleasure to have you. Can't wait to see what you're going to do in the next 3 and even like 12 months from now. Because like at the end of the day, this is a long-term game and we're here to win for a long time.
Absolutely. We stay winning over here.